Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. Again, a good move on the ASX 200. Again, it got a nice sort of came up today, but we're still in a downtrend. Sort of don't get sort of suckered in getting into wrong stocks. When I'm talking about the wrong stocks, I mean what you want to see on the ASX 200 is above that 5,159 to get one really good green candle, and that gives us a chance. I think the last time we had that was back in May last year. We want a good green candle above the moving average, and then if all the other signs are right and the short-term chart looks good, hopefully then we can have a decent trend up. And this is what we call a decent trend. Get this type of movement, nice little trend up like this, perfect, and then we can really hold these trending stocks a lot longer. Um, if you actually look at the banks, NAB, really following the ASX 200, a very similar sort of pattern. Again, May last year, the sort of long-term chart trend broke, and you can have a look. It just doesn't look interesting. It looks like it's where we now in having this sort of little green candle now. Very similar sort of price movement, I think, where it was in November. Again, having a bit of green candle, and I'm expecting this. If you're just going to say to me, Dave, where's NAB going? I still think it's yes, we got support obviously 1, 2, 3 times around that 24 level, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes and tests it again. I think if it does try and test 24 again, I think it could go through and potentially go a lot lower. Again, like I said to you, we don't gamble equity story. When we would be interested in this stock, something like the NAB, is if it was back up here, trading above a longer term moving average, and again on the shorter term chart, started doing all the right things. Just having a look at some of the obviously trends we got. Domino's looks really good. Again, got this really good buy signal coming up. Now we are trending this. We bought it at 58. If it jumps to 62, we're making some good money. Just like it. You see this sort of price action here. Last time we had something similar to this was back in September, October last year, and then I think the next week it really did run up about $5. And again here back in January 2015. There has been a few sort of houses that come out recently. They put about a $70 valuation on Domino's, so I do think we might not hold it that high, but I do think we can get that maybe $65 level. We'll have a look, see how we go. We could definitely excuse me, look to take some profits. Again, Magellan, fantastic looking. I think she's sort of turning up. Actually, she's got sort of a little buy signal herself forming, and again, I think we're looking for Magellan to have that run up. She was trading as high as, whereas that was as high as 28.21. Put a trend on around here, and I think she can just make that little move up, and I expect her to fairly soon. Again, we can do make a good little money on Magellan. BAP as well. Funny enough, I was talking to some of my friends in Morgan's today. This is a huge story for them. They absolutely love it. They've been putting a lot of their clients into it, and I do expect that again. We're trending this at the moment. It's a little bit of a slow mover, but again, she's doing all the right things, and there's no reason why this stock is not going higher, which she looks great. And again, MTR, one of the trends we've got on the moment, coming back a little bit, doing sort of similar price action maybe to July, August last year. So I think she might just hover around for a month or two around this moving average before she makes this move up. Again, but it's holding the trend lines, and the markets have been a bit down the last sort of 2 weeks. And again, the trending stocks have done really well. ORE, we sold it the other day. For us, we look for exhaustion patterns. It had an exhaustion pattern. We thought, I'll take a profit. But again, we love this trend. I think the story is fantastic. It did the right things. If I actually draw a trend line there, it's held that trend line again perfectly. Came back around that sort of 308. Where's it trading now? 304. I think it's very lucky. Gave us an opportunity to buy the trend again, which we did. And again, I do expect it's sort of even holding that 20-day moving average. I mean, it could actually come back to back 293, even 274, and it's still a strong bullish uptrend. So again, we're big believers fundamentally in the stock, and happy to have it back up as a trend again. Um, I just like to say, obviously, the buy signals hit this week, and obviously the market's been bullish, and actually the stocks that we said have been would look like they'd be bullish if the market was, have actually done really well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hitting yearly highs. So again, those sort of buy signals doing, I think, reasonably well again. I'd just like to mention one stock. We're very lucky in Equity Story. We get a lot of people presenting ideas to us, and there's a company called new one. That's the code is MSM. That's M for Mummy, S for Sam, M for Mummy, and they're backdoor listing or this new business called Megastar Millionaire, and I think it's quite interesting actually. It's we haven't put this on as an official buy yet, but we're having a look at it, and we really do like the concept, and we really do like the model. I think at the moment we're sort of running the ruler over it, but yeah, I remember, I think Simon Cowell said when he started trying to get the American Idol going, he found it really difficult to get backers, and people couldn't quite have the vision to see that this could work. And here they say, American Idol potentially is conservatively valued at $2.5 billion, the franchise. So basically, what Megastar Millionaire are doing, they're doing similar to an Australian Idol, but it's all going to be online, and actually you can go to the website Megastar Millionaire. So if we got any members out there who are got credible talent or singers in the making, maybe you could enter into Megastar Millionaire, and if you win the competition, I think you win $1 million. So we're looking over it again. This is the internet. It's I've got 5 kids, and my teenagers they don't really watch TV anymore. They seem to watch everything through the internet, and so I think this potentially could be a really interesting story. Megastar Millionaire, I think if you go to the website, there's a nice video you can watch, and it gives you an idea all about it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and I look forward to bringing you this report tomorrow night. Good night.